shoes she's got going on because they're Austal blue. You guys have a great day.
Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's sure great to be with y'all here today. Rusty, I appreciate your kind introduction, and I also very much appreciate your leadership with this critical company to our state's high-tech defense and manufacturing sector. It's such an achievement to host Austal here in Alabama, but what an even greater honor it is to work here at Austal. Ladies, look up and around for just a moment. What do you see? Well, at first glance, somebody might point out that we're all women. That's a no-brainer. But if you look below the surface, you will see individuals who are motivated and eager to continue transforming our technology-driven industries. Most importantly, I see a group that's ready for an even greater Alabama, and better yet, ready to put the work in to make that happen. That is what our focus should be. We should certainly constantly ask ourselves, what more can we do to help those around us and to advance our communities and our state? For me personally, I would say my love of service goes back to my beginning, and I have my parents to thank for that. My desire to make a change and serve others continued when I attended Girls State and Auburn University. In my first year at Auburn, I wanted to run for freshman senator for the Student Government Association. At that time, there was an all-girls SGA and then your standard SGA. Everyone told me I needed to run for the all-girls SGA, but I thought I could make more of a difference if I was a part of a bigger student government. So I said, no thanks. I'm going to run against the boys. I went on to be elected freshman senator, sophomore senator, secretary of the student body, homecoming court, and then eventually to be the first female vice president for Auburn SGA, the first student to be elected to 5 campus-wide campaigns in 4 years that I know of. And if you're wondering why your governor is standing here today sharing about her time on student government at Auburn, it's to get across the point that it's not always about being the first at anything, or first at this, or first at that. Whether you're a man or woman, it's about being the person to make real, meaningful change. And I knew I would be able to do that if I chose to run against the boys for SGA. And very often I get asked, what's it like to be a female in a male-dominated field? Well, my response is always the same. I don't think about it. Sometimes you may be the one red suit in a room of black and navy, but that doesn't matter. If you're the right person for the job, then you're there to do that job and to make progress. Whether you're an engineer, an advocate, a teacher, a medical professional, or governor. And I strongly believe that whoever is the most qualified person should be the one to get the job. It should never be based upon fitting some kind of mold. And as I like to say, sometimes the best man for a job is a woman. Here in Alabama, I have appointed many qualified and deserving women to various positions, from nominating Chief Justice Lynn Stewart to the Alabama Supreme Court, to naming Liz Fillmore, the governor's chief of staff, first time for any Alabama governor to have a female chief of staff, and to tapping Cheryl Gordon to serve as Adjutant General of the Alabama National Guard, the first female to do so. And let's all be clear about something. People like Lynn and Liz and General Gordon are not chosen because they are females. They are chosen because they are the most qualified person for the job, just plain and simple. Let's not use the fact that we have females to be an excuse for not being included at the table. Let's figure out a way to get to the table, and when we do, to more importantly, make a difference. And all of y'all are doing that. And I can also say confident that I bet each of you in this room has a young lady that looks up to you. Remember that. As a student at Auburn, I looked up to Governor Lurleen Wallace. She was a mentor to me and a wonderful person. I don't believe her story has yet been fully told. She made significant grounds in policy areas affecting our state even still today. Let's work each and every single day to be a change maker like that. Make no excuses. Work hard. Maybe even be willing to share the spotlight when you deserve the one to be in the spotlight. Let's change the world. When you work hard to be a leader, to get the job done and to set high goals, these girls will take notice, just like I admired Governor Lurleen. It's up to us to show our rising female leaders the way, and that it is possible if you establish yourself, work hard, and put your mind to it. You're here to inspire the next generation of leaders, and don't let that opportunity pass. I'm a firm believer in the potential of Alabama because I believe in you and in our future generations. The role y'all play here at Austal has no doubt been a contributor to its success. And let's not forget to mention the unique position each of you hold. Y'all are leaders in our math and sciences, so encourage our young ones to consider a career in STEM. Demonstrate to them that innovation and success do not have a specific look. Instead, all it takes is a mind willing to learn and a work ethic ready to get it done. The future of our state is bright, y'all. Let's continue doing our part to make that a fact. It's been an honor to join y'all here today, and thank you for allowing me to make some remarks. May God continue to bless each of you and the great state of Alabama.
On behalf of the women here at Austal, USA, we just want to thank you for coming and making history with us and such an inspiring message to us all.
Oh, thank you. Look at him.
So, Governor Ivey, on behalf of the women of Austal USA, we want to present you with this framed print of the USS Mobile LCS 26 and of the 19 LCSs that this phenomenal team of shipbuilders here in Mobile have built and delivered to the U.S. Navy. This is the one we're most proudest of. This is the one that's named after our hometown and the great state of Alabama. So thank you again for visiting with us today.
Well, thank you so much.
Michelle's going to take care of that.
Hey ladies, we're gonna get a group picture with everybody, with the governor, but we're gonna do it outside. So if you wouldn't mind getting up and walking outside and getting into the warm sun out there, right outside, just underneath the cover, and just wait there for a couple of minutes and we'll direct you as to where you need to be.
Thank you so much for coming down to us today. We appreciate all that you've done for Austal as well as we've grown over the years. I know I started early with Austal and there was not very many women here. So for me to look out over this many women now that are part of the Austal family, that's just phenomenal to see that growth. And you're right, it's from the engineers to our county to our